and BodySlams podcast viewers. I am one of your co-analysts. I am Chio Frost, and welcome to this week's episode of Breakfast and Body Slams. As always, with me we have our other broadcast journalists and analysts. Uh, Up in the top corner, we have Mister Joey Joseph Image.
You're in the top corner now.
Well, now, yeah, I just moved you over just so you can get a nice
I think
highlight
you're the
view.
only one that's had a really good breakfast this morning. Speaking of breakfast and body slam.
Yes, I did. I did in general. And our other man just waking up here, about to come on, Mr. T. Reyes.
What up?
Yes, you. We're talking about you.
I'm fine. Good
All
morning,
right.
people.
All right.
Tired.
All right. Since Joey's the only one that looks the most professional out of all of us, we're going to keep him on the big screen for all the viewing pleasures of everyone. Yeah, I'm here in the hotel room in Cherry Hill at the DoubleTree. As always, I've been complaining the last couple weeks about my experiences, and so far, this is the first of from a long time when I had other great experiences at other hotels of a nice stay. It was beautiful. It was a really warm welcome. So if you're ever in Cherry Hill, book on over to the DoubleTree. They'll hook you up. I know I bitched and complained all the time about the Continental, and it was beautiful this time. I really enjoyed it. It was a nice layout. Got a nice dining area and stuff like that. I know this has nothing to do with wrestling, but if you're one of the guys that are traveling, uh, and I'm like, it's a depends on when you book though. If you book it early, that'd be great. Yeah, the prices are lower, but for last minute stuff, but still at the same time, you splurge a little bit on yourself. It's definitely gonna be well worth the stay here. Ah man. And well, let's get some cheap plugs out of the way. And I want to apologize to everyone if you're trying to tune in on any of our Twitter accounts. For some reason, it's popping up on my laptop saying that we have issues, but my tablet is saying we're good. So I don't know, but if you're watching on Twitter, that's great. If not, we'll try to repost it.
It's not working on Twitter, on
Okay.
my Twitter. Usually I see it live. Like I see the little tweet
Yeah.
with the live link in it, but there's nothing right now.
Yeah, you can just tweet out the YouTube feed
I
because
don't
we
see it.
we
It's
are
weird.
on YouTube. So you should be streaming on YouTube right now, Joe. So if you can just tweet the YouTube feed out, that'd be great. Uh, but yeah, let's get into some cheap plugs real quick. I'm gonna give a shout out to our friends over at Red Rose Sports Cards in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. That's right, one of the premier card shops around the area. If you're looking for any of your sports cards, whether it be football, baseball, hockey, basketball, and especially my favorite, wrestling, or other cards such as Pokemon, maybe the Magic or something like that, League of Legends. No, Magic, that's what it is. You can go over to redrosesportscards.com or stop in at their location on Centerville Road. Also, if you're in the West Reading area, check out Symbiote Collectibles. You can get games, action figures, a whole host of nostalgia stuff. Like when you were a kid growing up, I got myself an original PlayStation. I mean, not PlayStation, original Nintendo from there, and some cartridges that you have to blow in just to make the things work. So yeah, stop on, say hi to Max and everyone over at Symbiote Collectibles in West Reading, Pennsylvania. As we're moving along here, we also have our two friends who are, if you are avid book readers, such as T, Joe, and myself, which I'm lying right now. I don't read all like that though, but I will skim through it. But I got these because they are friends of ours. They are friends of the Body Slam show. We got two books here for you people to check out. One is The Three Count by Jimmy Corderas. It is on Amazon. The other one is by Steve the Teacher, Steve Hershowitz. Uh, Classes
Come
in
on.
Session. You can find them both on Amazon. The Three Count is $14.99 with Kindle, and for Class in Session, it is unlimited. That's right, unlimited. Three Count, 19.95 with your Prime membership, and there's no hardcover available. And Classes in Session with your Prime, 13.99, and he actually does have a hardback cover for you. If you like that kind, if you prefer hardcover over paperback, 16.99. Go over to Amazon.com, pick those two books up for your reading pleasures. Gentlemen, how are we doing this morning? How was your weekend?
Uh, I cooked dinner last night.
I
I
seen
worked.
that. I seen it. What was that? A pork chop
Yeah.
I seen on the plate? It
No.
it
Did I? Did I? I didn't even. Did I show you a picture? I don't even remember. No, I did. I
it looked
made. I
it
can't
looks
eat.
scrumptious.
I can eat pork chops, I guess. I'm not a big pork chop guy, but I'm still doing that Mediterranean diet thing. So I just took three different recipes and told the wife, look, Saturday night I don't cook all that much. I think the last time I cooked was 2 3 years ago.
Oh
So
shit.
I don't cook all that much, but I told her like now that I'm doing this diet, I've printed out like 40 recipes the other day, and so I made hold on, I made Italian baked chicken, mozzarella stuffed meatballs, which I make anyway, and Mediterranean salad. So it was pretty good, man. It was good stuff.
Yo,
Like this,
I'm
this diet. It's
impressed.
like I said, like the other week we talked about this diet a couple weeks ago. Like there's a lot of stuff in it that I can eat, like meatballs and chicken and stuff. So so it's good, man. It's good. It was all good stuff.
See, I'm impressed right now because you just you had to look off of your notes right there. So you printed out a nice
Oh
recipe.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm
I
very
got all of them. There we go.
now
Baked chicken breast and
now
whatever the other one. Wait, how do I do this? There we go. There we
now
go.
Joe. Now, Joe, do you have a folder together where you're putting all your the image recipes in now? Like you know how like grandma used to have those little
No,
boxes. You keep them all.
I just got all this stuff. I got a ton of these that I printed out that I'm gonna try to go through eventually. There's a ton of crap here, dude. There's like so yeah. The funny thing about the dinner I made last night is that the meatballs, like the cook time, right? The meatballs were the longest at 30 minutes, but the whole meal took me like almost like a little over 2 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in the kitchen, dude. I haven't cooked since I had my own apartment in Parsippany, New Jersey. I moved out of there in 2013, I think it was. So it's been almost 10 years since I've cooked like for myself, and I cook once or twice for the wife, but it's been a while. Like or I should say it's been that long since I cooked regularly. Like I had to cook for myself all the time. Oh, Buddy's on camera right there. Hey, Bud. Wait, let me see if I can move this
Ah,
up. There we go.
one of the mascots of the Body Slams podcast, Buddy the Beagle.
I didn't even know he was in the room. I thought he was. I thought he was out sleeping in the living room. Yeah, but anyway, it went well. I got a couple meatballs left. I'm gonna kill after we finish this show, and that's it.
That's what's up. That's up. T, how about yourself? How you been doing?
Tired, working, and working. And after this, I have to go
A huge delay.
run errands, get dog food.
Yeah, sounds like T is tired. Just saying. I'm just
Yeah.
putting it out
There's a big
there.
delay too. I don't know if you see that, but when he talks, nothing happens, and then after he's done, that's when his mouth starts moving.
Man.
No,
But
there's a lag on the feed. I don't know for whom. I know it's a few second delay.
yeah, I know.
I only see it on your camera. Chio looks fine to me. I
Yeah,
can't get it. I can't. I'm trying to
I'm
get the whole dog in the camera, but if
I'm
I
running
move the
off of the
monitor that way,
hotel Wi-Fi. As of right now, we have two viewers viewing
there
in.
we go.
Stop in, say hi. Good morning, whoever it is, wherever you're watching. I'm trying to tweet this our feed over from
I
YouTube.
moved my I moved my monitor over so you can see Buddy the Wonder Dog over there passed out.
Oh damn, you shot him. You shot him. He's
Oh,
done.
I was tickling him. I didn't
All
mean it
right.
like that,
Before we start moving forward, I just want to we
buddy.
got some video
Buddy,
of our friends here. Two people. One, let's start off with Mr. Pete DeLong as he's going to give us a roundup of what's going on today, this Sunday, and we have another video from him which we'll get to later on. We'll put up of next weekend to come though. He's going to advertise, but here's our man Pete DeLong. Check him out.
What's up, wrestling fans? Peter DeLong right back with you with another episode of Weekly Wrestling Reviews, where we talk about the people, places, and promotions within the professional wrestling universe that I believe are worthy of your attention. And as it is spooky season, I'm not the only one getting into the holiday spirit, as you can see by many of the promotions that we're going to be talking about. So let's dive right in. Sunday, October 16th, swing over to Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, as Invictus Pro Wrestling presents United We Fight 2. The Women's Championship is on the line as current champion Edith Surreal looks to defend against the newest challenger, JC Storm. And if you'll be finding yourself in Pennsylvania Sunday, October 16th, look no further than the Circle Drive-In in Dixon City, Pennsylvania, as Smashmaster Wrestling teams up with Nipa Horror Fest to present Smash Monster Wrestling. The highlight of that show, in my opinion, is going to be a matchup between two incredibly quick rising stars, as Jay Bougie takes on James Gray. Whether you're looking to stream the action from home or check it out live, I hope you're able to find what you're looking for, folks. I'm Peter DeLong. Now get out there and enjoy some wrestling.
Woo! I love that guy. Loved him when he was Glad Bad. He's an awesome dude. He's helping us out a lot here at BodySlams podcast, giving us some extra content to throw on the air. He's always happy to plug us back in return. And speaking of trading off plugs, another friend of ours that I got to see last night down here in South Jersey, he took on Samael Fazi of the Skid Row Academy, one of their students, in an opening match, and it was a barn burner. And it is our man Matt Turner as he's giving his plugs for the Starcast, the Stardom podcast, which is
Starcast.
Stardom Cast. Yeah, Stardom Cast. That's what it is. And here's Matt Turner.
Hello everyone, this is Matt Turner. Join me and my co-host Rob Goodwin every Friday morning as we host the Stardom Cast. It's a podcast we talk about everything about the fantastic professional wrestling world that is Stardom. We have news, notes, previews, and reviews again every Friday, the Stardom Cast. Check it out.
Yeah, every Friday.
Not bad. He's a good kid. He's a good kid.
Yeah, he's all right.
One of my Final Five opponents.
Yes, streamers and all. So let's get into some wrestling news. There's really ain't nothing really controversial going out there as of this weekend. Everything is pretty much like subtle. No one got arrested that I seen. No deaths this weekend. No one's getting called out for a Me Too or anything like that of sorts, unless you guys seen something I didn't. But one of the big topics that's in, I'm not really going to say news, but what has been broadcasted lately since the last WWE pay-per-view and the highlights and this and that, and plus recent promos and stuff, is the return of Bray Wyatt. Everyone's been fortunate enough to see the return of, I don't even want to call him the Fiend anymore, because now they brought him back to what he was previous as. Gentlemen, what's your thoughts on the return of
They haven't really brought him back as anything yet.
No, but just little promos and video clips and this and that. I know there was some hidden I'm not gonna say hidden messages, but certain things that were teased that maybe not a lot of people picked up on, which I know I was probably one of the guys that did not pick up on it, but Joe, I believe you did.
Yeah, they haven't brought him back as anything yet, really. I mean, I wouldn't say they brought him back as what he was doing before the Fiend because he hasn't done anything. He just did a promo and said, "This is just me talking. This is the real me." So I don't really think we know what he's going to do. The rumor is that Bo Dallas was supposed to be the one in the Fiend mask that did the interruption of the promo, and then they showed him, I think, at the pay-per-view. Um, but I mean, I don't know anything about that. It's just a rumor that it's going to be Bo Dallas. I don't know. The two things that I'm talking about that I picked up on that I think were, I know one of them was a Brody Lee reference. The other one I think was Brody Lee reference, but I don't know. But there was one spot, one like quick second in the video when he came out the other night, um, on Friday, and they were scrolling through, they were showing the video, was switching scenes, whatever, and then they cut to one scene of like it looked like a hallway with a door at the end, and it was all in blue, and there were kind of like lines going out, that like light line, like it looked like there was a light shining through behind somebody. That is what they showed on AEW TV when Brody Lee debuted, when he first showed
Hmm.
up. They showed that blue hallway with the door, and Brody Lee was standing there, and there was light coming out from behind him. Like a light behind him, so you could see him talking, all that stuff. So that was in that Bray Wyatt video, which I thought was some kind of reference, a tribute to him. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody else see that, so I mean say that. So I don't know if it's just me. And then the other thing I know that was a reference was one of the characters. I don't know which one. I don't even know what the hell they're called. Like there's the rabbit guy and like the I don't know, whatever those. You know what I mean?
A
All
buzzard
the
and
people like in their
yeah,
costumes or whatever. So the one that was, uh, I guess it was like when they were doing the Firefly Funhouse, Jesus, dude.
Firefly
When they were doing
Funhouse.
the Firefly Funhouse stuff, there was the one that was the witch, the Abigail the witch. That Abigail the Witch. I don't know if it was a person the other day dressed up or if it was just like a doll or something like that, but that had Brody Lee's mask on that he wore when him and Eric Rowan were doing the Bludgeon Brothers. There was like a black veil over it, and then underneath the veil was Brody Lee's mask. So those are the only two things that I picked up on. I don't know who the other person is when he said I lost two people close to me. Um, I don't know who the other one would have been or was. I didn't
I
actually
know
pick up on
yeah,
that.
obviously I was thinking one was Lee. The other one I was thinking, was there any confirmation that he was close with Shad Gaspar by
Anoki?
chance?
Oh, I have no idea.
I see him. Yeah, you put your finger up his nose. And like everyone's trying to figure out who is the Wyatt Six. Who are these Wyatt Six that are gonna be a part with Bray? T, you have any of your thoughts of who
You know,
uh six individuals might be?
Uh, yeah, the Y6 are his personalities.
But
Basically,
what about
all his
the
gimmick.
WWE superstars though?
Joe Gacy, Liv Morgan was rumored. Bo Dallas.
Eva
Uh,
Marie.
no, it was Liv, not Eva.
Eva Marie is
Nobody
rumored because
cares.
she posted something about it on her Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't take that lady seriously.
it was said that several wrestlers from WWE actually blackened out their pictures on Twitter. One of them was Champa,
That guy.
uh,
What's that for?
and
Like, what does that mean?
I think Grayson Waller too as well. I think
Yeah,
so.
he was supposed to be like the rambling rabbit or whatever. The buzzard's supposed to be Champa. Huskus is supposed to be Joe Gacy. Um,
How's Huskus? Who's that?
the- Huskus was
That
a
was the
tribute
Hog, I
to
think.
yeah, to Husky Harris.
Yeah, no, but who's the character? Is that like one of the animals?
Yeah, that's the pig.
Oh. That just hit me. Husky the pig. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, and I think the only person who would fit
Uh,
that size wise would be Gacy anyway, just like what he said.
uh, the new mask is supposed to be called Mr. Howdy. And then you have the Fiend's mask, you know,
Wait,
which is
the Mr. Howdy one, is that the one that's been doing in the videos? Is that
yeah,
the okay?
yeah,
Now
supposedly about
in month I was gonna say in months prior to this, all this, on the YouTube page when they kept coming out with all these videos and everyone's trying to guess: is he going to AEW? Is he coming back to WWE? Is he going to a new promotion whatsoever? Uh, it was known
There
that
was rumors of that too.
like how you mentioned about Bo Dallas, he had a part in those videos, working inside those videos. So that, like how you guys said, that could be him, the one on the screen behind the mask. Because hey, uh, originally from back then, he actually did want uh his brother to be a part of the Wyatt family originally, but I guess they wanted him to go all do his own thing, you know.
You have to
But
believe, bro.
yeah, yeah, we do. I do believe. I believe that he's gonna be a part of it. Yeah, I believe.
Believe, man. I believe.
Yeah, I think uh this is just gonna get better for WWE now with the return. I think honestly, here's my opinion. I feel the return of Bray Wyatt is far more better than people hoping the return of CM Punk when he came back. I think by far me he's outdone uh everything he did with his promos, uh the whole creativity that they're putting behind Bray, and pretty much they're letting him have his way, do what he wants, because they believe in him. They believe in him, and just like anybody, he needed some time off, get himself back together, regroup, and come back. But yeah, I'm looking forward for Monday night to see if he comes out Monday night, uh, Friday night, whatever pay-per-views. I'm looking for, like, I'm more invested into the promos than the actual in-ring work, because it's like it has you sitting on the edge of your seat of what's going to be said next. But that's just me, guys. All right.
well, now
The
now
only
that
other return that happened was Renee Paquette, I think.
yeah,
Returned
in
to TV.
AEW,
Yeah, she didn't return to
but
AEW. She was just returning to TV.
well, what you call it? With Bray, basically he's gonna be uncuffed now, so it should be a whole fresh start for him. Because remember, this whole new regime, Trip lets them do and let them be what they want to be, just instructions or what he wants. So I think this is gonna be awesome for Bray. No pressure.
And another thing I noticed on Friday Night SmackDown is not just Bray, but also uh, you know going back to what worked for him was LA Knight. He's going back to his old name, his attitude, and also like dropped this whole model stuff. And I think it's great because I said it before and I'm saying it again. He reminded when you watch him work and his attitude, he reminds you of a Stone Cold Steve Austin slash Rock, both mixed
Yeah.
together into one. And he's gonna be I I think they're gonna make him champion, but not soon. They're gonna
Well, no, it's way
for
too
him,
soon.
for this guy here, they got to string him along, make it worth it. It's gonna be a long run he's gonna have without any kind of major title until they put one on him. But I think he's one of the gonna be one of the top guys in WWE within the next 10 years, he's gonna be like one of the guys are gonna be called a legend, in the business. He's gonna have some great matches. Like if he stays safe, if he doesn't get injured, hands down,
I just
it's
wish they would call him Eli Drake again. I don't like the stupid LA Knight
yeah.
name. It reminds me of BK Knights, the freaking sneakers, British Knight. That's what it
British
reminds
Knights,
me of.
yes, yes.
Yeah, like
Uh,
he doesn't sell
what do we
sneakers
got?
now.
Yeah, he's working for Foot Locker.
So are they leaving that male models thing going with the chick instead? It's
Yep.
just gonna be like
I
that
would,
girl running the stable, or are
yeah,
they gonna eventually get rid of that?
I would slowly let that die. I would let
Yeah, oh,
that die.
slowly. I would
Honestly,
just
yeah.
throw it out right now.
Well, yeah, but but you don't want to just drop it like a bad habit, like anything, like
You
because
do.
then that's like, oh man, they just
It's
like
been done
okay,
before. Stuff has been
I
dropped before
I
like that.
know, I know, but
Or, oh my God, dude,
oh,
bring back the model Rick Martel. Have him run it. Let him be the new guy. Then
that's a
let him
good
feud with
call.
Eli Drake. Not that he
You
can.
can do the whole
Probably not
arrogance.
as good as he was back then, but
No,
that would
no,
be
but
amazing.
he can
Ac-
talk. He'll be their
Oh yeah.
promo guy.
Actually, Tyler Breeze, that was the name that was mentioned to run the models because he was doing the whole model stick.
But
Yeah. So was
but
Rick Martel. That's where it came from.
Yeah, but Rick
but
Martel's not relevant right now, is he?
but
That's why you
as I
bring
was
him
saying,
back, and then he's relevant because he's on WWE TV.
but our
Rick
guy
Martel will
Joe,
always be relevant. Jeez.
our guy Rob will fit perfectly in there. Robbie E, Echoes,
Oh
Robert
yeah, I guess
Stone, go by. He would be
he might.
perfect for. What do you mean might? He basically been doing it in NXT. Are you crazy?
He's not doing a model gimmick. He's
No,
doing
but
the.
just
I'm
I know
talking
what
about a
he.
model gimmick that fits with a group of
But
models,
it
not just
it
not
would
just a guy
fit.
that runs a company.
No, but it would fit him perfectly though. Ay ay ay. We agree to disagree, gentlemen, and that's what
Yeah,
we
that
do
doesn't
here.
make sense, but okay.
Okay, yeah, we'll just go with it. What do we got going on else? Let me see. I came across that a podcaster who's also a famous wrestler uh just got named of I guess head of talent relations, I want to say, of AAA. Yeah,
Triple
there
A,
we go. Yeah,
that's just how he pronounces it.
the man known as Conan K Dog has been named AAA head of talent relations. Yo, it fits him perfectly. He's been around the lucha libre business for a very long time. He's very influential. Uh, Stuff went down there with Pena and stuff like that. Brought talent from Mexico to ECW to WCW. Appeared in WWE when they did the whole stupid Max Moon thing. Then they gave it to Paul Diamond. Uh, K Dog, one of the forefathers, I'm gonna say, of the NWO Wolfpack, the Filthy Animals. Like I said, he's very influential. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. Kudos to him. Big ups. Uh, and I can only see good things going forward because he has a very creative mind. Uh, I see AAA is going to do good business because K Dog likes to work with other companies to enter promote, whether it be WWE, AEW, whoever. He has no issue with working with other big companies to get the stars to get his stars over down from the lucha libre style to show the rest of the world what's going on down there, what they're missing out on. You can check them out on Keeping It 100 with Disco Inferno as they're doing their podcast. And it's a lot of great stories. You might catch some of their clips on YouTube and stuff like that. They have a phenomenal stuff that they talk about. Some stuff you
I've
maybe
never
never heard about. Maybe heard.
I've never listened to their podcast, but Conan DM me on Twitter. I never talked to the guy in my life, never met him, never nothing. Just sent me a random DM on Twitter a couple years ago and said, "Hey man, have you heard my podcast?" And I responded, "Have you heard mine?" And he said, "I didn't know you had one." and that's it. That's where it was the weirdest. Well, second weirdest conversation I've ever had. First was with Marty Jannetty, but that's a different story for a different day.
Yeah, anything with Marty's kind of weird. Depends.
I love that
depends
guy.
on what you're looking at online.
So
man.
one real quick note about the Bray Wyatt thing again. I just read this report, or I just read this update or whatever that says WWE has trademarked the names Uncle Harper and Uncle Howdy. It doesn't say whether they are related to Bray Wyatt or not, but that's the rumor that they think that that's going to be related to Bray Wyatt. This is from WrestlingNews.co, which doesn't always get everything right. Like when they said that.
I heard it. I heard the exact same thing on other sites of the same article which you're talking
this
about.
is where I'm looking at it.
So my guess is, like I don't want to go and say it's going to go into that realm of the whole Bray Wyatt realm.
I'm sure. I mean, why else would they have Harper?
Or what if they do? What if they go with a country boy gimmick, like farmer hillbilly type, like they used to? I know it might be too cartoonish, but I can see them actually doing that, though. That's the thing. But unless they're trying to get away from the whole McMahon era of style of his vintage, but only time will tell.
Yes.
Yes,
they are.
Yes, they what are?
They are getting away from all that cartoonish shit. The McMahon type era.
Okay. All right. As we're gathering our thoughts and we're continuing looking up news and stuff, I'm going to hit you back up with our friend Pete DeLong one more time, as he's going to give you, the viewers, a taste of what you can see next weekend, which you can start planning now for next weekend so you don't make no other plans. But yeah, here's our guy, Mr. Peter DeLong again.
What's up, wrestling fans? Welcome to the newest episode of Weekly Wrestling Reviews, where we talk about the people, places, and promotions within the professional wrestling universe that I believe are worthy of your attention, with a focus, of course, on the Northeastern region. My name is Peter DeLong, and we've got so much action packed in this weekend, so let's jump right in. That, of course, being the weekend of October 21st. Starting it off on Friday, October 21st, our friends up north in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, C4 presents Season of the Witch. Incredible action, as per usual, from C4, highlighted by a four-way match for the C4 Underground Championship, as the champion, Joshua Bishop, takes on Marcus Mathers, Mance Warner, and Canadian wrestling legend, LuFisto. Newcomers to the scene, Three Legacies Wrestling present The Blueprint out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Plenty of big names on this card, highlighted by a matchup seeing All Fight, No Flight Savage Gentlemen taking on Ring of Honor mainstay Delirious. And kicking it off on October 22nd, High Tension Wrestling presents High Tension Halloween, being taped for IWTV in Reading, Pennsylvania, featuring an appearance by Mr. Ooh La La. But standing out on the card for me, The Runway, Mr. Design Tyler Klein and Calvin Couture taking on A.K. Willis and Rob Radke, representing the Goons. Also in Utica, New York, Immortal Championship Wrestling presents Halloween Havoc. Among the incredible action slated for that night, an appearance by Sandman, Mike Skyros in action, and a hard-hitting matchup between Madman Fulton and Brute Van Slyke. If you don't have your tickets for this one already, you'll have to catch it on IWTV, as Intense Wrestling Alliance presents Nightmare on Chestnut Street. IWA has been selling out event after event. If you haven't checked them out live, you've got to do so, but act fast because their tickets sell out quickly. Sticking with the spooky motif, it's a hardcore match between two longtime rivals, as Dirtbag Dan takes on Charlie Bonifer in a no-holds-barred hardcore match. If you're closer to Ridgefield Park, check out Pro Wrestling Magic as they present The Haunted Kingdom. Plenty of big names on this card, but if you're looking for some New Jersey independent wrestling nostalgia, check out the main event, as Dan Moff defends his Pro Wrestling Magic Championship against Azrael. And rounding it off in Springfield, Massachusetts, Pioneer Valley Pro Wrestling presents the Springfield Wrestling Massacre with one of the most ridiculous and amazing flyer graphics I have ever seen. You don't want to miss this one, folks, as newly crowned PvP champion Scotty Wilde takes on the returning former champion AJ Cruz. A jam-packed weekend of pro wrestling goodness. Hope you're able to find something you like, folks. I'm Peter DeLong. Now get out there and enjoy some wrestling.
Whoa, there you have it. A nice weekend. He didn't touch upon the Sunday of the 23rd though. Which Joe, I know.
We have to talk to him about that.
I know we gotta get on his shit about it. But Joe, you have some insight about the 23rd though, don't you?
I don't have any insight. I'll be there. That's all I know. Next Sunday, NFW, the 23rd, Ridgefield Park at the Phil Sheridan Building, aka the Knights of Columbus Building. Now made famous by Pro Wrestling Magic, who will be there the night before, Saturday the 22nd. Yeah. Oh, there you go. There's the graphic right there. Championship Challenge 16 person tournament to crown the very first champion.
Yeah, they named the first.
They named a few matches so far.
Eight matches of the tournament, the 16 person. And right here, and well, the first round of it, you're gonna see some of the mainstays from up here in the Northeast area. Actually, a lot of them from the area. One of the matches.
There's a lot of new up and comers too. They're gonna be there.
Yeah, we got Charlie in the first round. Between these 8 matches, we got Charlie Tiger taking on Big Effin' Vin. Following that, these are not in particular match order, by the way.
We don't know the order
yet. Ellis Taylor taking on Yo-Ya. Mike Skyros, a friend of ours that we know, taking on Austin Luke. Jaden Newman, a newcomer that I never met before, taking on a really close friend of yours who likes to give out nice birthday wishes to you, Masha Slamovich. Griffin McCoy taking on Dylan McKay. TJ Crawford making his return after injury, taking on Akira. The Whisper going one-on-one with second-generation wrestler himself, Marcus Mathers. Reed Walker going up against a young high flyer that I've seen on many, many occasions on different promotions, Gabriel Sky. And that is
I've seen Sky in that building a couple times myself.
And that is your 8 first-round matches, and advertised in a non-tournament match is Leo Sparrow taking on Brett Ryan Goslin. I have never seen this gentleman work before, but yeah, it'll be the first time for everything. Other matches has not been announced. We don't know if there's going to be other matches, or is this going to be just straight these matches here. But time will tell. You just got to keep going over to the NFW Facebook page.
NFW 2021, NFW 2021 on Facebook and Twitter, and I believe Instagram. I don't do the Instagram thing all that often though. Next Sunday the 23rd. I believe bell time is 3 p.m. Don't quote me on that. Check out the social media. I will be backstage in an administrative role, I guess you would call it. Myself, Nick Napoleon, will be there backstage in an administrative role, and we will see y'all then.
All right, gentlemen. Like I said, this is going to be a short show because, like I said, there's a lot of stuff in the wrestling news that's not controversial to talk about, so it's not really we can dig into it. Basically, everyone can go back and watch it on either TV or whatever.
Don't tell them that, then they got no reason to listen to us. Sure,
they can. They can still check us out for Buddy. They can come in to tune and watch Buddy. They can tune in to say hi to us, see what's going on, what's on the Joey Image menu of this week, and we get to see T's
Hungry now, actually.
transformation. T's transformation week after week. Does the beard start growing in longer because soon it'll be no shave November and the winter time's coming? Does he want his face to stay warm? Tune in every week to see the conclusion of T's growth of his beard. That's right.
What the hell?
But with that being said, we're gonna head up out of here. I'm gonna close this out with
You're in a
one
weird.
more.
You're doing the show from a weird place this week, anyway. So
Yeah, I'm in the
you
hotel
know,
room.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna close this out with uh one more shout out from our man Matt Turner for the Stardom cast, and our show's gonna end after that. So we'll see you next week at 10 a.m. here on the BodySlams podcast. Hopefully, the wrestling world goes crazy between now and next week, and we have a lot more controversial stuff. Matter of fact, next week I will be broadcasting live from Joey Image's place.
Oh, I forgot. Uh-oh.
Yes, now you forgot. See. So tune in live
Congratulations, OC.
as me and Buddy will be cuddling in his in his dog bed. We got this. All right. But yeah, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Huh?
Congratulations to OC for becoming the Mid-Atlantic champion.
All right, awesome. That's right. We're locking off
Mid-Atlantic.
right now.
He's not the Mid-Atlantic champion.
All Atlantic. I'm sorry. I was my mind was in what is AWA for a second.
Yeah. There was a clip
Mid-Atlantic.
on Twitter about he don't like carrying stuff around, so they had him bring his book bag out so he can put it in.
That been his gimmick for a while in the Indies. He carries his championship in the book bag.
All right, congratulations, Orange Cassidy, for your win over
That
Pop.
belt is just.
It's not that bad. It's not that.
Have you ever seen it, dude?
Yeah,
It's called All Atlantic, and then it's got flags of countries that are nowhere near the Atlantic area.
That's his gripe about it. That's his gripe about it.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Why
It's
wouldn't
like
it should make sense?
It's like calling yourself the Pennsylvania champion and have a Texas.
Yeah, and the belt's got a
logo
giant Texas map on it. Yeah,
no doubt.
It's because Tony Khan doesn't know what he's doing. He's got no experience.
I'm going to have a wrestling company with that type of strap. I'm telling you, Pennsylvania championship with a Texas plate.
I can see him doing that too. That's the bad part. So, all right. Before we head off, we're still in the works of trying to get the Joey Image beard title that we talked about months ago. The beard title. But we are out of here right now for this week. Like I said, tune in next week, 10 a.m. I will be live from Joey Image's place, cuddling with Buddy.
I'll be in my couch just like you see me.
All right. And we will see each and every one of you. I'm Chio. That's T down below. That's Joe over there playing on his phone. And and Buddy.
No, he wanted to say goodbye, I guess. He just barked and ran out.
And JoJo of JoJo photos around here somewhere. She might be doing her
Chio's
makeup.
got checkout time in 15 minutes.
Yes, sir. So, all right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in this week. Tune in next week at 10 a.m. We'll see you at the matches. Peace out.
Hello, everyone. This is Matt Turner. Join me and my co-host, Rob Goodwin, every Friday morning as we host the Stardom Cast. It's a podcast we talk about everything about the fantastic professional wrestling world that is Stardom. We have news, notes, previews, and reviews, again, every Friday, the Stardom Cast. Check it out.